unseen determination as to how you can activate your success factor, that which is inside of you, like the key to a car. But unless you ignite the car will be there. It doesn't matter what make it is. It doesn't matter how brilliant the car drives. You still have something to do before the car will drive. And you still have to know where you are going. Otherwise, you can go round in circles and end up in... We often refer to them as the shoe shine boys. Those of us who were born and bred in Accra, the capital of Ghana, see these shoe shine boys come to the capital from all over the country, especially from the hinterlands and remote villages to make a living. They come from the hinterlands. They come from the remote villages. They come with a purpose to make a living. Now, the second paragraph says that they come to Accra with almost nothing tangible, nothing that we can see, nothing that we can touch, nothing that we can feel, nothing that we can inspect. They come to Accra with almost nothing that is tangible, that you can see or identify as anything of worth. But what we do not see is the intangible spirit of determination and hard work that they carry with them when they come to settle in the capital. That is what we don't see. What we don't see is the intangible spirit of determination and hard work that they carry with them when they come to settle in the capital. They have an unbeatable resolve. That is one of the, I'll highlight some of the principal factors to activate your success factor. Because I say they have an unbeatable resolve. The resolve to break through and make life better for themselves and their entire family in the village they have left behind. And this is one of the unseen determination. The unseen determination is an unbeatable resolve. A resolve that they have come to the city to make life better for themselves, to make life better for those who they have left behind, to make life better for their families. And we also have to have an unbeatable resolve in whatever we do. In whatever profession that we have chosen, in whatever organization or institution we belong to, in whatever thing we have decided to do, we have to come up to a level of unbeatable resolve. A resolve that we are going to stick it out until we have seen success and complete it. Now, it says that they come to Accra with almost nothing tangible. They know they have to stay focused on their main objective because there are lots of people depending on them to be successful and make the destiny and change the destiny of their whole family. So the resolve is that so long as people depend on them, they will not let people down. And there are so many people who are depending on us, whether family, friends, more importantly, the whole world depends on us. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing, like Facebook. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing, like YouTube. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing which is inherent in you. Because one of the profound sayings is that the more you identify way of helping people, because you know people depend on you, the more you identify way of helping people and finding solutions to people's problems, the more you activate your sources. Because once you find solution, when we could not have, let's say, communication, and then Facebook come in, we have social network, people you have not even had contact with for a long time, now you can have them as part of your network. People will always pay when you find solution. So they come with an unbeatable result. And there is one thing that is clear on their mind, that they cannot be taken away from them, no matter how they go through difficulties. They say, there is one thing clear in their mind, cannot be taken away from them, no matter what. It doesn't matter whether they are sleeping on the streets of Accra or in the mosquito-infested areas in the city. That one thing is the unstoppable desire to succeed, to take the action necessary to achieve their objective. So they don't achieve their objective easily. They sleep in the mosquito-infested places. And we also go through mosquito-infested things in our lives. They sleep in the places where they don't have cover. And sometimes in life, as we go on a journey to become successful, we will go through process where we don't have any cover. We are beaten by the rain, the sun is there, and we have to still go through. We see them that they are sleeping rough on the street. We see them that they are hustling every day to make ends meet. And we also, in our own endeavor, we can relate to it how we have to go through difficult decisions, difficult choices to be able to achieve our objective, also sleeping rough. We are also going through difficult times because we have an unresolved idea. We have an unresolved objective that we want to be successful with our work. We want to be successful with whatever we are doing. So there is one thing that is clear in their mind, that they cannot be taken away from them, no matter how. It doesn't matter whether they are sleeping on the streets of Accra in the mosquito-infested areas of the city. That one thing is the unstoppable desire to succeed and to take the action necessary to achieve their objectives. Now, what they do is that they start by shining shoes, then they sell clothes, designer wears, chains, and so on. And they keep expanding their business. So when they have the desire, they start to do something. But there are a lot of times that we have desire to do something, but we don't start. Because we have a desire to achieve this particular objective, to grow and to increase in whatever we are doing. But then we don't start. Well, there doesn't come a time where everything seems okay. Everything seems all right. I need this one to be able to start. But then they start with a shoe shine box or something which is just worth about 1 or 2 pounds, and they fix it together. But then what is the difference between them and us is that they start. It says that they start by shining shoes, then they move on to selling clothes, then they move on to selling designer wears, then they move on to selling chains and so on. So unless we start and then we move on gradually, bit by bit, we don't seem to be able to achieve our objective because we always wait. We always wait for everything to be okay, for everything to be comfortable. But then it says that they begin to acquire their own shops, so they are progressing. They started with a box with, let's say, chains, designer wear, and now they move on to acquire their own shops and employ new but similar determined people from the hinterland. Because they know that they have the unbeatable resolve. Now, they go on to employ new people from the hinterland who are determined from their home village. They make sure to develop and expand whatever they started with initially without becoming complacent. And this is where I pick some point. They make sure that they develop, so they do not stay static in whatever they are doing. They make sure that they are going to develop, but in the development, they also make sure that they expand. So when you develop in whatever you are doing, you become better at it, and then you expand it. They make sure that they are going to develop, then they are going to expand whatever they started with initially without being complacent. Because one of the things that have become so relevant to me, as a boy, I didn't understand why you come first. Then the teacher would say there is more room for improvement. What room is there for improvement? I was number one. I'm number one. I'm the top. So I couldn't understand. Actually, when I saw there is more room for improvement, every time I think there is more room for improvement on my report, I must be very wicked teacher. Because what do you want me to do? Beyond first, what is there? But beyond first, there is more to be done that you have inside of you. But we become complacent and we become comfortable. Yeah. And I think that one of the things that will make us successful is to expand. We hear that they've either traveled abroad. They are the proud owners of this shop, this distribution outlet. They are the proud owners of these businesses. Now, the statement goes on to say that of those people who start with shoe shine, many, that is the sad part when I read through this one. Of those people who start with shoe shining, many remain shoe shine boys. So it's a lot more. Many people rather remain shoe shine boys and men. But the few who keep to their objective and their focus without being overwhelmed by the city eventually achieve the breakthrough they work so hard and deserve.